Well, hello everybody. How are we doing today? I know I said in my last video that I was going to do an individual vehicle about each vehicle. But I wanted to start with something a little bit different just because, I don't know, just felt like a good idea. But what I want to talk about is the Husky floor liners. Yep, I know, not very exciting, but this is the very first modification, accessory, whatever you want to call it, that I do on every vehicle I have. This is now, I think, the fourth set of these that I've owned. This is the first in the Weather Beater series that I've had. But anyways, for those of you who are not familiar with these, they are very nice, very top quality, custom for your certain vehicle application. For instance, these right here are for, let's see here, focus in, the 10 through 18 Ram 2500 3500 mega cab. So front and second seat floor liners. Now you can get these as the full set for the front and second row like I did, or you can just get the front or second separately. But you know, why not just get them all together at once, right? You know, pretty standard. They come in a nice little box, nothing fancy. A little piece of paper or kind of a thicker cardboard material separating them when they're in the box. So anyways, let's get into the next bit of the video. Nice thing about these is made in the US of A. Absolutely, we want that. So now, what do we got here? So we got a rag hanging from the mega cab. Now let's go over to the Super Duty real quick, and we'll start with those because, of course, we got some Husky floor liners in there. These are the, I don't know what you'd call them, but I believe they're called, like, you know, I'm just going to call them the classic style, the design they'd had out before these weather beaters. But something I've always wondered is how much water do these floor mats hold? So we're going to kind of test that out today. One thing that you'll notice is after a while on these, they fill up with water here or ice, and then next thing you know, you go up a hill or you get on it a little bit, having some fun, and out comes the water onto here. So I've never really liked that, but what I do with that is when they start to fill up after about two or three times getting out in the snow and you got your boots on, this fills up really quick, and it's pretty deep if you can kind of see that there. Probably about 2.5 to 3 inches deep right there. So that does fill up with water quick. So what I'll do is I'll take some napkins or like a paper towel or something and lay it down in there so the water doesn't slosh as much. And then if you park your vehicle outside at night, that thing turns into one giant ice cube at night. So then you can just scoop it, and next thing you know, you got your chunk of ice and it's gone. So that's kind of nice too. But anyways, I'm going to kind of just snug this rag right back over here. As you can see, I'm not lifting up the mat, so this is in its natural position. And both these vehicles are parked inside, so this is going to be as level as they can be. So let's just start filling up this with some water here, about a cup at a time, to see about how much water these do hold. So there we go. Right at about a cup. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's exciting. Now you can see it's kind of starting to drain down already. Oh, not very much water. See, I was thinking they'd hold about 3 cups of water, but I'm going to be far off from that. So like I said, they fill up really quick in the wintertime, and I've always kind of wondered this. So there's 2. Oh, that's going to probably do it. Maybe. It's going to slowly work its way down off the middle of the mat, looks like. And I don't know. I mean, if you're driving, that's all going to be coming out with it. It's just the wiggling around. So, I mean, it's right there on the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that these floor mats, in the front at least, the front 2 are the same design on each side, hold about 2 cups of water. Obviously, I think after a little bit of time, the center section of the mat gets worn down a little bit, but I'd say about 2 cups is the max on these. So interesting. And obviously these classic design kind of have a diamond plate finish to them, and I've had these in this truck since I bought it. So they've been in this truck for over 10 years. And the original owner I bought the pickup from had a set of these Husky Liners in here, and he took them with him, so I think he bought another Super Duty. And so this truck, since brand new, has had Husky Liners in it. So underneath of those, the carpets are nearly perfect. But can you imagine all that water going into your floors? That's insane. That's just going to rust out everything. Your rocker panels, just not good, especially if it's filled with some salt from the ground when you're like in a parking lot and you hop in there. And like I said, these will fill up and overflow on me after about 2 or 3 times getting in and out of the truck with my boots on, and even when I knock them off on the running board there. So they fill up real quick in the wintertime. All right, so I'm gonna go around to the other side of the truck here and just show you guys, you know, the nice clean carpets, even though I think I've shampooed them once in the last 10 years I've had the pickup, but overall they're in really good shape underneath here. So let's see here. Get these guys back. And there you go. I mean, doesn't get much better than that for a 2003 with over 230,000 miles on the clock, or about 230K. So there you go. And driver's side looks the same. So let's go back over to the Mega Cab here and take a peek at these. See how much water they hold. I'm gonna bet that the old classic style there in the Super Duty holds more than these weather beaters, but I could be wrong. So let's see here. All right, so I've got my rag in here to catch any water that might come out already. I mean, I just got it real thin, so it's not like it's lifting up on this at all. I mean, that thing's just resting how she would. All right, so let's get some water here in our cup. And look at that. That dirt is less than, let's see, I got in and out of this truck 1, 2, 4 times. And just that, you know, that's how much dirt's on there. I mean, there's a lot of that little fine particles getting into your carpet. I don't know why you would not buy floor mats like these. All right, let's get our water. So let's get her about, let's see, we're right, maybe just a hair under a cup. So let's get a little more in there. Ooh, I like that. That looks like about a cup. Sorry, it's kind of hard in the camera, but let's see. In we go. Woo! Ooh, man. All right, I guess I might be wrong with the old style holding more water, because I was kind of going back and forth. Do I buy the Husky Liners, the WeatherTech? What's going to hold more water? Why do manufacturers not specify how much water they hold on level ground? Look at that. We're at 2 cups. And I bet you we can get more in there, because the other one just about ready. I mean, it was going to come over if we did any more, if we even wiggled that pickup. So let's see here. There's 3. So let's go with 2.5 first. Okay, so there's 2 1/4. Basically at a half right there. Yep. Look at that, we still got more room. So let's dump the rest. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so let's go ahead and add another one. So what was that? 1, 2, and 3, and there we go. In we go again. Holy heck, look at that. All right, so it's right up on the edge there, but I think it's gonna even hold more. So let's grab another, let's just grab a half a cup of water this time. And there we go. My goodness. Look at this. This is amazing. I cannot believe this. This is awesome. Might have to get the weather beaters for the Super Duty if they're a similar design and similar water capacity. So there's another half cup. Oh, and she's going to come over. No. All right, so let's grab one more half cup. Let's measure this out. So we're a little, all right. All right, right about the half cup mark. So it's not going to take much right there. Wow, still holding water. You know what? I think I'm gonna, I don't know. This is just crazy. All right, we'll go with another cup. I'm gonna have to add this up because honestly, I think I lost count. And here I am, the finance guy losing count on how much water he dumps into the floor of his pickup. What the hell? Oh, wow, one full more cup that held. All right. I'll have to add this up here on the video. All right, there's a full, just a little bit over, well, I would say just a little over a cup, so we'll drain a little bit of that out. And that does not show up very well on the camera with my 3 different angles of lighting and everything, but all right, so we'll go in just real slow here. There's a quarter. There's another quarter. Oh, there it goes. All right, so it spilled over at, let's see. So the only thing left I have in here, about just over a quarter cup. So there you go. The new design Husky floor mats certainly hold more water than the old classic style, which I am shocked about. They just don't appear that way when you look at them. So there it is. It's overflowing onto my rag. So now I got to get that cleaned up. But that to me says a lot right there. So I wish somebody could do a similar test, or I'm sure somebody already has, but how much do the competitor, the WeatherTechs, hold? So I'm going to have to add this up, and I'll put the total amount unless everybody else was adding, but I will put that down below. And anyways, oh, sorry guys, one thing I wanted to show you was the back floor mat, because I mean everybody's got passengers, right? So similar design floor mat, you know, very nice fit and finish. I mean, it contours every little spot back here in the mega cab. Very, very, very nice. Nice deep lip once again. So I mean, I don't know, there's the low spot there. So probably if these filled up with water, I'm not going to test the back, but if these filled up, I'm guessing it would dump over out here first, rather than back in this area. But very, very nice design on these weather beaters in here. Let's go really quickly over to the back seat of the Super Duty and just show you what that piece looks like. Once again, it's a one piece, goes across everything. Let's see, don't hit the Mustang. Woo! All right, so there is the back seat of the Super Duty, the Husky Liner. So these definitely do not hold much water at all. I mean, this lip, it slopes down right here, and then, I mean, I'd be surprised if, you know, if they'd hold more than a cup total in this mat once it gets to the sides. So not very much there at all, which is kind of unfortunate for the back mat. One thing I did forget to mention about the front floor mats up here, the center hump piece is a third piece for the front. So never really had an issue with that, except for a couple times, you know, you got your pretty lady sitting in the middle there next to you, and You know, she might have some wet feet. Next thing you know, her wet feet, you know, have some water. You start running down, and next thing you know, poof, into your carpet. So never really liked that. I wish this overlapped into this mat, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. But still absolutely love these mats. And it does have, from what I know, this is a cutout location. If you have a manual T-case, you can cut that out along that contour and drop those in. So kind of an interesting day. This truck, before I even drove it, had Husky Liners in it. So I think my salesman thought I was a little bit, when I pulled in to see the truck for the first time, the salesman's like, here, hop in, let's, you know, take it over. We're going to take it over to the service department really quick there, and they were going to do a couple things for me. And anyways, before I even hopped in, I said, hang on a minute, let me grab something. So I grabbed these out of the box and tossed them in. So anyways, but that's all I had for you, and like, subscribe, and talk to you guys soon. Thank you.